Good morning, all. I'm having under a bit of pressure this morning. Every time I try to do a podcast, it says I've run out of capacity, so I've been busy deleting videos and God knows what else off the phone. So hopefully I get a decent run. Cheers. Well, anyway, guys, just want to mention good morning to the clan, African Betting Clan members. All the best. I hope you had a good weekend, Easter weekend. I must say we certainly did. We went to the Midlands to join up with the family and the grandkids, and it was superb. The traffic was good against all odds. We were told we're going to have weather problems, traffic problems, but everything worked out very well. And in fact, we were even in the swimming pool at a place called Albert Falls Dam. It's a wonderful place. I never knew it existed. So we had a super weekend there. As far as coming home to Pretoria, it's been pouring the rain when we arrived. We've had numerous power cuts in the area, which seems to be normal for Pretoria, but we're getting through that. And as I talk to you now, the sun has started to shine. So hopefully we've got a nice race card at Turffontein tomorrow to look forward to. I noticed that there's been a couple of meetings also moved and manipulated, Gravel's off tonight, but we do have Port Elizabeth today. I'm expecting, obviously, Richard to have a great day again, as he normally does in PE. I realise that he's got a lot of opposition this year from Gavin and Craig, but I think he'll come to the front and win the Jockey Championship again without too much a hassle. Touching on the politics, I shouldn't watch the TV, but I have been, and it's just a never-ending story. That could be the theme of today's chat if I get through it, with the various court cases being pending, asking for bail applications. It's just a nightmare to watch a judicial case in South Africa. But anyway, we'll do the best we can. Let's get to the racing before I do run out of airtime or whatever it is. I've short off capacity. As I say, we've got the local card today in PE. Gravel's cancelled tonight, but then tomorrow, a nice card from Turffontein. Looking forward to that very much. Good racing, One Fine Winter should get us off to a flyer, also followed by Green Diamond. Plus, I'd also very like Melch or Melesh to win for our good friend John O'Finlayson. Stu a nice win, and it's a good sort, so fingers crossed that it gets to the number one box. Also on Sunday, some superb racing from Hong Kong. We've got Kai Ying Rising, the superstar sprinter. It should win again. Won't be much a price, I'm sure, but the prize money in Hong Kong is amazing. It's fantastic there. QE2 Cup is on the go, plus the Champions Cup, so we've got a nice card to look forward to on Sunday. As far as the UK jump racing, it's getting very exciting at this stage of the game. Willie Mullins should beat Dan Skelton to win the UK jump awards, but it's a nail-biting finish. Dan's £57,000, I think, in front of Willie at the moment, but the Sandown card is very, very exciting on Saturday. Willie has a strong hand with Gaelic Warrior. He has Kitzbutchel and also High Class Hero. I've been waiting to back that at one of the Grand Nationals, or the Nationals, and it's been postponed each time. So I'm looking forward to that arriving in the Cup. Lossiemouth versus Lossiemouth. Now that's an interesting race. It's very unusual to have two horses with the same names in the same race, but Lossiemouth is a superstar mare of Willie Mullins. It's one of the best hurdlers in the country, in the UK, and it should beat the other Lossiemouth by many, many kilometres. And I think that what's going to happen is the chap's going to have to say Lossiemouth the Grey as opposed to Lossiemouth the other horse. It's an interesting name, that. It's actually a place in Scotland. I don't know if anybody's been there, but it's up the north of Scotland, if I'm not mistaken. It's above Aberdeen and close to Inverness, if you know the layout. So it's right in the North Sea, right up the top. So that's where Lossiemouth is. John Bonn will obviously be the star of the show, and it should win on Saturday. It's Noah Mullins' horse, it's Nicky Henderson. But also in that race, there's a Hollywood horse, Il Etat Temps, or however you pronounce it. Like most Hollywood horses, it's difficult to pronounce. But I hope it gives it a good race, and it's nice to have a nice jump horse in the UK with the Hollywood colours. Looking forward to that. The following weekend at Punchestown, we've got a great festival. So as this weekend's over, we've got a great festival of jump racing again to end the season. Also next week, we've got the Drill Hall Stakes from Greyville. Give Me a Prince against Main Defender. That should be a very competitive race. Also the World Sports Betting Guineas, where 8 on 18 must have a good chance of winning. The Fillies equivalent is a very difficult race. Also looking forward to the following week, we've got the 2,000 guineas from Newmarket, where Fields of Gold still looks hard to beat, and also the 1,000 guineas Desert Flower. That should win. That's a good one. Kentucky Derby is also on the 3rd of May. I think it's Journalism is the favourite for that race. And in the Oaks, which is on the 2nd, Good Cheer should be the one to beat. Sorry, I'm rushing through this, guys, so that I don't run out of airtime, or no airtime, whatever it is, SD card full or something. So I had a choice this week of the song. I've not got time for a joke, but my song choice was the Carole King song, It Might As Well Rain Until September, with all the rain we've been having. I don't know if you like Carole King, but she was one of the superstars when I was growing up, her and James Taylor. Her album Tapestry is probably one of the best albums you'll ever hear. And also the other choice of the song was Never Ending Story, with all these wars and all these court cases that keep pending and pending. So I think I'll just ask Bob to add them both to the end of this podcast. And I just want to say good punting. Sorry if I'm speaking as fast as Ali does during her commentary. I'm going to push this button before it starts flashing. I've run out of SD card stuff or whatever it is. And all the best to everybody, and have a wonderful punting weekend and some fantastic racing to look forward to. All the best. Cheers.